you ever wondered where your makeup is made?
Yes, all the time.
I bet you do. Well,
it plays on my mind. It does.
There's lots of questions to be answered.
I was in
here.
makeup this morning and Lynn was giving me a powder. I thought, where does that come from?
Well, this might answer, Phil.
Okay, well, I'm very keen to find out, and I want to know who and what is behind your favourite beauty products. Bryony headed off to the headquarters of the cosmetics giant Barry M to find out. That's Barry Manilow.
As a makeup artist, I've always been fascinated with cosmetics and the power they have to transform and give confidence.
Oh wow, it's gorgeous.
And today, I get to see how some of the tools of my trade are made, as I've been lucky enough to be invited to the Barry M factory in London. These guys are a British makeup brand and have just celebrated 35 years in the business. And they've kindly agreed for me to make my very own lippy too.
What do you think?
My first stop of the day is in the makeup brand's boardroom to join the team's daily brainstorm session.
So guys, how do you come up with a product design so far in advance?
So ideally we look to work in about a year in advance. So it's the summer now, we'll be looking at next year's summer products. And we really are constantly scouring, celebrity culture, influencer culture, and looking at those trends and seeing which trends are sticking and what we think will continue into next year.
So say if I was to make my own lipstick today, I'd want to make a bright orange. How would that go from this discussion on this table to then actually being made in the factory?
So if we took an idea like the colour orange, we would look at different shades of oranges, things that maybe we've seen on the catwalks or maybe that are trending on Instagram. We would then go to our chemist and we might suggest certain colours that we'd like to see. They would go away and make those test samples. These are all test samples on the table, so you would end up with a whole spectrum of oranges, and then it would be us sat around a table trying them, whether we were swatching them on our hands, wearing them on our lips, maybe doing different finishes where sometimes we do things like two-tone lips to see if the colours blend and seeing which ones are the strongest pigments, but also always thinking about our customer, maybe the time of year in which we're trying to launch the product.
My next stop is to visit the brand's chemist Aga in the laboratory. She is responsible for mixing and producing the samples commissioned by the team, and today she will be helping me make my very own shade of lip gloss.
Now Aga, you very kindly have said that I can make my own lip gloss. Now I love an orange, so what would be the process of how to make my own orange lip gloss?
I prepare some pearls, shimmery, some sparkles.
Amazing.
So you can try and mix orange, and then if you want to make it darker, you could add a little bit of black, so a tiny.
Oh, okay, so you literally are mixing the colours
Yes.
to make the colour. And then also you've got flavours here. So I can mix the flavours? Do I just choose one flavour?
You can choose one flavor, you can mix between 2 or even 3, so you'll have like fruity lip gloss.
Amazing. So you basically start off with a completely clear gloss.
Yes.
And then you simply just add and mix. And we're going to
Right.
come up with the colour that we decide.
Exactly.
So excited. Right, let's get cracking.
To make a lip gloss, we start with a gelled emollient base, which also contains film formers to help the product stay on the lips. Now for the exciting part, mixing the colour. To get the right shade, we need to mix colour powders together. Our base colour is an orangey shimmery pearl, but I think I'd like the orange to be a little bit deeper.
See, now that scares me a little bit, if I'm honest, if you put a little bit of black
Now you
in
have
there.
to add only tiny bit.
Okay, I think you should do that bit.
All right.
Just because I don't trust myself.
To make it a little bit more orangey, we add some red, and the magic ingredient, a gold sparkle. Not to be picky, I'd like it a bit lighter, so we add a white shimmery pearl.
And here is your lip gloss.
That is so exciting. My very own lip gloss. What do you think?
It's a hive of activity over at the factory where the products are actually made. From nail varnishes to lipsticks, the production line is run with precision to meet the demand of the customers.
Sadly, guys, my lip gloss that I've named Tropical Orange is not going to be on sale. But let's go and check out the next step for the samples that have made the grade.
When a shade of gloss has been signed off, the colour that Aga has created then gets produced on a grander scale. The ingredients of one of the brand's metallic shade is being measured and mixed together in a 25 kilogram bucket. This will then go for microbiological testing. Once Once it's passed the test, the bucket is poured into a liquid machine drum ready for filling. It takes about 10 seconds to fill and seal one gloss, and the bucket of liquid will make a staggering 8,000 lip paints. The products are then moved and stored in the warehouse. A product bulk has a shelf life of approximately 3 years, and they're typically produced up to 8 weeks in advance before they are dispatched to their final destination, the shop floor.
I've had such a great day here seeing how makeup is made, and I got to make my very own lip gloss. Now I reckon they're missing a trick on Tropical Orange, so I'm going to go and talk to the big guy. Mr. M? Seriously, this gloss is phenomenal. Guys? Anyone?
Did she ever find him? That's the question. Look, Bryony's very kindly delivered a pot of her sorry, I took it away and you were having a good old look. Tropical Orange. And... do you want to smell it? Tell me what that smells of.
It's like toffee.
Yeah, toffee apple.
It's toffee apple. Ah,
And look, orange is definitely your colour.
is it?
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Huh?
I'll put a little bit on too. Oh, I can see the gold sparkle. I love the
I want to see it.
Oh, you can still see it without doing that. I mean, you've never looked better.